So, Peter, a question we keep getting here and there in the field is kulaBrands regulated by the SEC or the FTC? Are we following guidelines, and is kulaBrands a pyramid scheme?
Well, that's a fantastic question, and there are a lot of things out there running around where people are getting involved in things and they don't seem to work out, or they're occasionally something gets shut down. And one of the great things is when we developed the idea of kulaBrands, what we looked at is, why were those other companies getting shut down? A pyramid scheme is when I take money from one person and then I bring somebody out, have that person bring somebody in, and I take money from the person who just came in and pay it to the person who just brought them in, and then it gets paid to somebody else and it gets paid to somebody else. So it's when I'm taking one person's money and using it to pay someone else. So the first principle of kulaBrands is that the cost to get involved at the $199, zero of that money. So if you're worried that your friend is bringing you into a pyramid scheme and them or somebody else above them is getting some of that money, it just doesn't happen here in kulaBrands. The entire $199 is to provide a service to you as a member. That's our web platform. That's access to the patent pending business model that we have. It is an online store for life. It is software that if you went and purchased similar software would cost you $150, $200 a year. It's that software for life. It's our customer support. Literally, we are providing a service to you. The trainings that we have, and we haven't rolled them all out. We're just really starting to do that. But over the next few years, we're going to roll out thousands of dollars if you bought it from the marketplace in training that we're delivering with all the other stuff for $199. So in order to be a Ponzi scheme, you need to take more money. 100% of the income that will be earned by our members. So you as a member, if you're looking at this and deciding to become a member, 100% of the money you earn will come from the sale of product, meaning that product will bring value to the consumer, and then a portion of that sale goes to you as a member. So that is a legitimate, real business model. We do have a referral piece to this, where if you're bringing other people to it, you can leverage their activity to get a piece of that sale. But all funds that are delivered to people come from that. And as far as the SEC and FTC, kulaBrands is made up of several components. There is crowdfunding, reward-based crowdfunding, absolutely found to be legal by all government organizations, entities at this point in the United States and in most countries around the world. There are the direct sales market, absolutely found to be a legal business model in the United States and in most governments around the world. There is the branding and marketing, the sharing on the internet. You share every day on Facebook. So we've taken legal business concepts and all we've done is organize them in the best way possible for you to benefit from those. So we have had attorneys look at this. They've looked at all the rules that are out there for home-based business, for all these other different aspects of it. And they have given us opinion letters that say we are a legal business model that we're moving forward with in that approach. So, and we are not. So when you talk FTC and SEC, really what you're talking about is investments. We are not an investment. We are not buying a piece of, let's say, Zip and Store as a company. We are getting a royalty base for the efforts that our community, for the results that our community is generating for that product. So it is a percentage of sales, not a percentage of ownership in the company. If we were buying, meaning doing equity-based crowdfunding, those are the sides of things that are regulated by the government organizations. But reward-based crowdfunding, there is no need to do that because we are simply saying we're purchasing a product and paying for it in advance. And then us, kulaBrands, as an entity, is simply a marketing and I'll say we're almost like a supernova, incubator program where we're taking a collaborative model to the incubator. So we've incubated Zip and Store through reward-based crowdfunding into branding and marketing and into sales, all again found by the U.S. government to be legal business models, right? They exist. There are thousands of direct sales companies. There are thousands of branding and marketing and advertising agencies out there, right? We're just taking it, instead of an agency doing it, we have individuals doing it. Reward-based crowdfunding. There's Kickstarter. There's Indiegogo. There's a long list of reward-based crowdfunding sites that are operating today. So again, if you're worried about that, I understand it, but we are truly a legal business model. And one of the neat things about it is with our 6-month money-back guarantee, who is getting harmed? If somebody joins and they decide not to, we give them a refund. See, in order for those agencies, they're here to protect us, right? They're here to make sure that people aren't harming us. There needs to be some form of harm being done. And if we have you come on board and you pay your $199 and 4 or 5 months later you find out it's not for you, we give it back to you, there is no harm. So when we have 100% of our members making money off of the royalty basis of these products, again, royalties, not ownership in the companies, that is not bringing harm. That is bringing value to the lives of the community members. And so, again, I understand the question, but we are truly the best and the most legal model out there in the home-based business industry. If you look at most of the other companies out there, there's recruiting that people are making money off of. That's not where money. 100% of every dollar paid to our members comes from the sale of products, period.